Welcome back. I'm Sister Grace, and this is episode 2 of A Nun's Guide. Today, we're talking about digital detox. If you feel like your phone controls you instead of the other way around, constantly distracted, or if you can't remember the last time you sat in complete silence, this episode is for you. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you were truly bored? When did you last stand in line without pulling out your phone? We've become afraid of stillness. Our phones promise connection, but often deliver distraction.
We scroll to avoid our thoughts. We check notifications to feel important. We compare our real lives to everyone else's highlight reels. And here's what happens. We lose ourselves. We lose presence. We lose peace. In monastic life, we practice what's called custody of the senses. We're intentional about what we allow into our minds and hearts, because what we consume consumes us. Jesus often withdrew to solitary places to pray. Even the Son of God needed time away from the noise, the crowds, the demands. If he needed that, how much more do we? Psalm 46 says, "Be still and know that I am God." But we can't be still when we're constantly stimulated. We can't hear God's voice when we're drowning in notifications. The desert fathers and mothers knew this. They fled to the wilderness not to escape the world, but to find God. And sometimes, our phones are the wilderness we need to flee from. Now, I'm not saying throw your phone away. Technology is a tool, and tools can be used for good. But like any tool, it requires boundaries. So let me share 3 boundaries that transformed my relationship with technology, and can transform yours too. These aren't rules to make your life harder. They're gifts you give yourself to make your life fuller. Boundary number 1, no phones during meals. Whether you're eating alone or with others, let food be food. Let meals be sacred again. When you eat, just eat. Taste your food. Notice the flavors, the textures. If you're with people, be fully with them. Eye contact, real conversation, presence. And if you're alone, this is a beautiful time for gratitude. Thank God for the food. When we eat with our phones, we're not really tasting our food or enjoying our company. We're somewhere else. Bring yourself back. Boundary number 2, 1 tech-free evening per week. I call this a digital Sabbath. Pick one evening, maybe Friday night, maybe Sunday, and turn everything off. No phone, no TV, no laptop. What do you do instead? Read a real book, take a walk, write in a journal, pray. Light a candle and just breathe. Sit on your porch and watch the sunset. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. You'll reach for your phone out of habit. You'll feel anxious, maybe even bored. But after an hour, something shifts. You remember what it feels like to be human, fully present, fully alive. Boundary number 3, airplane mode in the morning. Remember in episode 1, we talked about not reaching for your phone first thing? This takes it a step further. Put your phone on airplane mode before bed and keep it there until after your morning practice. Your prayer, your breathing, your intention setting. Give God the first fruits of your day, not your inbox. Give yourself the gift of a peaceful start, not an immediate flood of demands. Your emails can wait. The news can wait. Social media will still be there in 30 minutes. But this sacred morning time, once you give it away, you can't get it back. Let me share something personal. Before I embraced these boundaries, I was constantly anxious. I'd wake up to my phone, fall asleep scrolling, check it during meals, interrupt prayers to respond to messages. Then one day, I realized I was more connected to my device than to God. So I started small, just the morning boundary. And you know what happened? I started hearing God again. Not because God was speaking louder, but because I finally quiet enough to listen. So here's my challenge. Pick one boundary, not all 3, just one. Try it for 7 days and see what happens. Which boundary speaks to you? Meal times, one evening, morning airplane mode? Share in the comments. I want to hear which one you're choosing and why. And remember, these boundaries aren't about deprivation. They're about reclaiming your attention, your peace, and your life. Subscribe for next week's episode. Until then, peace be with you.